The man finally reunited with his long-separated girlfriend, only to be met with her words, "Let's break up." Jack and Annie had been together for 8 years. During that time, he had taken on almost every kind of job imaginable. As long as it paid, Jack never complained about the work. All the money he earned was sent to Annie abroad, while he survived on instant noodles to cover his own basic needs. Every night when he returned home, Jack would call Annie. That was the happiest part of his day. To earn more, he once held up a sign that read, "One punch, 10 yen." When his friend saw it, he was furious, urging Jack not to make money that way. But Jack wasn't doing it because he was desperate for cash. He wanted to build a home for Annie. Then, Jack pulled out a metal box filled with a thick stack of receipts. Although most of his earnings went to Annie, the small portion he kept aside had still grown to 200,000 yen. He planned to save enough for a down payment on a house and then marry Annie. Knowing how hard Jack had worked, his friends also offered up their own savings. A few days later, Jack bought an apartment. With Annie about to return home, he excitedly took his friends out for a drink, daydreaming about the future with Annie. Their love story had begun in university, when Jack had secretly admired Annie from afar. Then one day, Annie was publicly accused of theft by the school. Students around her whispered and judged, but Jack refused to believe it. From that day on, Jack started skipping classes to work as a tutor, spending his free time studying with Annie in the library. His unconditional trust gave Annie a sense of security, and soon they became a couple. Finally, Jack earned enough money, but when he happily went to find Annie, he discovered the student who had reported the theft had transferred away. Just like that, Annie was forever labeled a thief. No one ever found out whether she had really taken the money or not. On the day Annie returned, Jack set up a surprise proposal scene. He proudly showed off what 8 years of love had built and looked forward to finally marrying Annie. But when Annie arrived, there was no excitement in her expression. As everyone cheered them on, she quietly pulled Jack aside. The man thought his girlfriend was about to confess her love to him. Instead, Annie told him she wanted to break up. At first, he thought she was joking, but when he saw the seriousness in her eyes, Jack fell silent. That night, as they parted, Annie said she would repay all the money she owed him once she earned it. But Jack didn't want any of it. Even then, he kept his tone light and said it was okay, hoping Annie would find happiness in the future. Only after the taxi drove away did Jack suddenly run after it. He still couldn't let go of those 8 years together, and it finally hit him. Annie was really leaving. Exhausted, he dropped to his knees and wept loudly. After that night, Jack suddenly disappeared. No one knew where he had gone.